kicked Judge Caren Fox off the New Zealand Waitangi Tribunal. The Waitangi Tribunal might have been set up years ago to investigate and put right various historical wrongdoings against Māori, but today the Waitangi Tribunal is just another bunch of gravy-trained scam artists leeching from hard-working Kiwi taxpayers. Take Judge Caren Fox. She was clearly a Labour Party political scam appointment, instigated by Chris Hipkins and Nanaia Mahuta, to help Labour keep their fingers in the pie and disrupt the pending new government as much as possible. This is exactly how Chris Hipkins wheels and deals behind the scenes. This is one of the many ways he plays the race card. If Judge Caren Fox had any respect for the political verdict on October 2023, she would have at least offered her resignation after the new coalition government was sworn in. On the 1st of September 2023, a day before Labour started their election campaign, and at a time when Labour were fully aware their days in government were numbered, the Associate Minister of Māori Development, Nanaia Mahuta, went on nonetheless to appoint Māori Land Court Chief Judge Caren Fox as the new chairperson of the Waitangi Tribunal for a period of 5 years. In essence, Labour was stacking the deck in their favour to ensure clandestine control of the tribunal and associated Māori matters when they lost the election. Here's what the great Māori chieftain David Rankin, leader of the largest Māori tribal group in New Zealand, the Ngāpuhi, a part Māori man with mana and a direct descendant of Honi Heki, had to say about the Waitangi Tribunal. The tribunal makes up history as it goes along. Facts are omitted in reports and evidence is shaped in some cases to fit predetermined outcomes. The tribunal has turned out to be a body that is bringing in apartheid to New Zealand. Treaty settlements make tribal corporations rich with the help of favourable tax status and often little or no rates to pay. But do you think the average Māori sees any benefit from this? None at all. Apart from a very few elite Māori who have become millionaires from the process, there is no benefit to Māori overall. The sooner the tribunal is shut down, the better. And here's what the great politician Richard Prebble had to say about the Waitangi Tribunal. The treaty is very clear. The Crown offered Māori its protection, guaranteed property rights and extended the rights and privilege of British citizenship. In return, Māori ceded sovereignty and accepted the duties of citizenship. The tribunal claims that it's not bound by the courts and has instead ruled that sovereignty was not ceded, the Crown pledged to enhance the Chief's authority, the Crown promised to govern in partnership with Māori, the Crown promised Māori economic equality, and the only thing Māori agreed to was the Crown would control settlers. Note, conveniently, the Waitangi Tribunal doesn't actually define what is a Māori. Richard Prebble went on to say, no chief, including Honi Heki, ever said that sovereignty had not been ceded. Partnership is a 20th century invention. The tribunal has intentionally created an endless grievance that can never be met. The judges and members are turning the tribunal into a constitutional court answerable to no one. I note that in the coalition agreement, National and New Zealand First have agreed to amend the Waitangi Tribunal legislation to refocus the scope, purpose and nature of its inquiries back to the original intent of that legislation. I recommend the government implement its coalition agreement and upgrade the tribunal by appointing a senior High Court judge. WhangāreiTim would say Judge Caren Fox is compromised in her position as chairperson, both politically and as having previously been a Māori Land Court judge, and should resign. If she refuses, then she should be kicked off the Waitangi Tribunal as far as the eye can see. Make New Zealand great again. One country with one people, one vote, one flag, no Waitangi Tribunal, no Council Māori wards, and no Freebie Electoral Māori seats. Go New Zealanders, kick racism and apartheid out of New Zealand for good. Thank you for listening. WhangāreiTim.
Nanaia championed representative democracy and guaranteed the ability for our local councils to establish Māori wards. Nanaia drove change in this area, and I just want to say and acknowledge faced outright racism as a result of that. It's my privilege today to present life membership of the New Zealand Labour Party to Nanaia Mahuta.